Good evening, everyone. My name is Jessica, and most of you guys get to see me behind the tarot or a lot of music that I used to play if you haven't been following me for a while already. But something that I want to do, because I wanna be able to share part of my truth and my journey. I basically started my journey in 2015, and I've been through a lot of things. Those things kind of helped me to become self-sufficient. And one of the biggest hurdles that it was not physically that I had to overcome in my journey to become a tarot reader, to activate my psychic gifts, to become a life coach, to activate a lot of gifts that I had since birth. The first one was learning to let go and stop being afraid of changes. That's the biggest thing I had. And that was one of the biggest ones. Okay, I had an issue with changes and things like that, and evolving. I didn't even take accountability. I was very delusional in a lot of things. Then I ended up getting sick with a rare disease due to stress and overthinking. So I started dwelling into learning how to heal myself. I started changing habits. And I'm very proud to say that I'm one of the persons that when COVID happened, I never got sick. I never even got tested, and I'm so grateful to say I didn't get vaxxed, and I haven't gotten sick. And I hardly wear my mask. I bought, my masks are ridiculous. One day I'll share them because I could breathe through everything. I was like, oh my God, how can people do this, But I respected the truth of what was going on at that time. But I'm not doing that for that. I'm doing this because one of the biggest things that I realized that I had to learn to change was my mindset. I pretended like everything was happy, but my face showed all my I was saying, and I was explaining that my face completely showed a whole different reality. I was born and raised in El Salvador. I've been through a lot. My life, the biggest things that I had to learn to do, and why my tarot readings and my readings are motivational, is because I can literally say that the biggest change I have done, and I'm very grateful to say, is internally. My mindset. I basically was explaining that one of the biggest shifts I had to do is change my mindset from being negative to positive. No matter what I'm going through, instead of saying what's the worst case scenario, my mind goes like everything's gonna work out best case scenario. I start talking to God too. I pray to him every single day, and I tell him exactly how I feel. Even I get mad at God too. I talk to God like he my homie. I come from South Central. I'm from El Salvador, okay? I'm actually in a park in South Central right now. So I had to change my negative mindset from a positive mindset. So that's why most of my readings are motivational. But I basically know that we can change energy as we're speaking. So when you get a reading from me, I'm always going to go ahead and give you the truth. Some people are not ready. But trust and believe me, it may not be what you want to hear, but it is what you need to hear so you can change your life. Sometimes we pretend that everything is all right, and it's not. Music can shift us to be happy, but inside what you're feeling around you, it's the actual truth of what you're putting out there. You could smile, but I could read through people's faces when they're not really happy. The eyes are the windows to the soul, and trust me, I was an expert at numbing and hiding my emotions. So that is one of the reasons why I do motivational for fires, earth signs. I try to tell you, you got this. It took a while, but I'm doing it every single day. And instead of thinking of the worst case scenario, whenever something's going on, I say, for the good of all and harm to none, everything's working out best case scenario. And I say, God, help me out. And when I'm mad, I talk to God. I pray. My connection is to that, to the above, So just a little bit of why I'm doing what I'm doing, and I hope you get to hear it, and maybe you change your mindset starting for the new year 2023. Bless.